Hello? Hello? Hmm. Hi, Casas Dobie's Pastor John here. Sorry about that. I thought I had a call. So, anyway, I hope you are all doing well and great. I know there's a lot of anxiety in our country and the world right now, but remember that we have our community here and that we are supporting each other and loving each other. And so, if you are worried about anything, please reach out to one another, talk about things, and of course, I am always here if you need. Oh, hold on a minute. Hello? Hello? Hmm, thought I had a call. So, anyway, this Sunday we are talking about actually calls. And we are going to be talking about a young man named Samuel. And Samuel is a very special person. He is going to be a prophet in Israel. But when he's a young man, he's sent to the temple at a very young age to help the high priest Eli and to sort of act as an apprentice. And so he is working in the temple and he's sleeping outside of Eli's room one night, and he hears a call, Samuel, Samuel. And he jumps up. He thinks it's Eli. He runs into Eli's room, says, Yes, here I am. And Eli's like, What are you doing? He said, You called me. It's like, No, I didn't. Go back to bed. So he's like, Oh, that's weird. So he goes back to bed. And then after a little while, he sleeps here. Samuel, Samuel jumps up. He runs back in to Eli. And Eli said, I didn't call you. I don't know what's going on. Just go back to bed. Goes back to bed. It happens again. And he runs in. And then this time, Eli tells him, You know what? I think there are bigger things going on. And so next time you hear that call, just sit up and say, Yes, Lord, here I am, and then see what happens. And so we hear that Samuel goes back to bed, and then he hears the call again, Samuel, Samuel. And he sits up, but this time he says, Here I am, Lord. And it's God, and God talks to him and calls him. And so this is what we deal with sometimes, is sometimes we get calls, whether they be phone calls or whether they be calls from our family members or our friends, or maybe we hear a calling inside of our heart, or while we're praying, we hear a call. And so it is important to take our time, just kind of sit and listen, and then say, Yes, here I am. And so that helps us listen to what God is calling us to do. And oftentimes, God calls us to do things, to help others, to love others. This is the wonderful thing that we do. I heard a call that maybe I should go to school and study to become a minister. And so I listened to that call and I followed it. Calls happen all the time. And in this season of Epiphany, the season when we find out that light bulb going off saying, aha, that's what it is, the call is very important. We heard about Mary and the angel, and she heard the call and she said, Yes, yes, Lord, let it be done as you say. We heard Zechariah and Elizabeth and the angel come visit about John. And they said, Yes, Lord, here I am. The shepherds heard the great news from the angels. And they said, Yes, Lord, let's go to the stable and see what has happened. Anna and Simeon, yes, Lord. The Magi, yes, Lord. And so this is the lesson that we need to study this week. And so, how do we say, Yes, Lord, here I am? So, as always, I want you to be well. I want you to be safe. And of course, Be a blessing. And oh, here I am. I got a call. So you be well now. Bye bye. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.